Every shore. We had drilled for a month to hold the line together. We had sworn we would not break as we had sworn before. The Persians came at dawn, 600 strong. We could count their oars from where our captain stood. Dionysius of Phocaean walked the benches. One day of pain, he said, and we met God. But the Samians had already made their bargain. Their sails were turning inward in the silence of their shame. We who would be free, we who held the line, we who drank the oath and said the sea was mine. Watched the Samians go and felt the order break. 300 ships abandoned for a traitor's sake. Night day, the water turned red. Night day, the free are the dead. Night day, the island fell. We would be free, broke on the swell. When the Samians turned their 60 ships and ran, the Lesbian saw it, and they followed in their wake. Fear is a fire that spreads faster than valor, and the line that we had built began to shake. 100 ships still fought, the Chians held to the end. Their rowers pulled until the oars were soaked in blood. But the ships that would not break were the ones that were taken. And Miletus waited alone for what would come. The city had no fleet now, only walls. And walls are just a question of how long. We who would be free, we who held the line, we who drank the oath and said the sea was mine. Watch the Samians go and felt the order break. 300 ships abandoned for a traitor's sake. The water turned red. The free are the dead. The island fell. We would be free, broke on the swell. I set this down so the Samians shall be known, not for the honors they had won before, not for what came after, only for the thing they chose in that 1 hour. And I set down what the Chians did as well, not to balance the scales, but because it is true. They fought until their ships were taken under them and walked home through Ephesus in the dark. Both things happened. Both things are true. I do not choose between them. That is why I sing. They sold the women and the children of Miletus. They marched the men in chains toward the eastern throne. The prophecy of Delphi had come true before it, and the loveliest city on the coast stood alone. We who would be free, the price has now been paid. We who held the line could not be saved. Night day, the water turned red. Night day, the free are the dead.